Hello and welcome everyone to another installment of the MRL Lights series here for race number 2 of the season. Yes, we are already back with the Lights series, and Phoenix is what we have on the menu today. We have a bunch of different agendas here. Some that are making their first light starts of the season and trying to get some points in order to see if they can make it into the title. And there's going to be some that are returning. Now, as of right now, we have 9 drivers in the lobby. You may notice that we are not in the lobby right now. That's going to be coming up later on. Unfortunately, I had some issues. Tonight has been really brutal. The F1 race had some technical issues. This race had some technical issues. And here we are with the race about to begin here in 1 minute. We have 9 drivers in the lobby. And as of me saying this, we have Hunty as our pole sitter. And if I do recall correctly, this is a very much needed pole for him. I do not think he has made. No, he has. So this was his second pole here in order to qualify him for the Clash, but he's already done that. P2 is actually going to be RS Meatwagon, a Xander, making his first light start of 2 here. We also have Blakey T, who's going to be P3. Justin Shackett, both of row 2 are going to be making their first starts of the season. They are both points eligible for that, and we have, like I said, some brand new people joining us. Also in that list of characters is going to be a person by the name of Keith. Keith is coming on up from the sportsman side of things, and he is going to be looking to make his first start. So. With 3 brand new people starting their campaign tonight, we have 8 drivers that are able to qualify for points. Now, that's technically more than what we had last night at Daytona, but crucially, there are 2 people from that race that are not here tonight. That is, first and foremost, Elite Precision. Elite Precision is in the, he is not in the race, I'll say that. And I just saw we are going to be good to join, so I'm actually watching Hunty stream, so huge shout out to him for helping me out watching that. But yeah, look at this here. All of these guys here in the race, and you do not see Elite Precision, you do not see Baronates, you do not see Baseball Kid, you do not see Bassbuck. Those drivers I just mentioned have either made 1 lone start or have made 0 starts. And with Justin Shackett, Keith, and Blakey T now putting in times or laps in order to get into Cup, that's really all they need to do. They just need to make the proper assessments. If you're behind now, we are already coming up on a quarter of the way through the season. And that is going to be crucial here for these gentlemen to make sure that they can actually go and get themselves into lights. 9 drivers here at Phoenix, 100 laps, no stages. It is going to be crucial for these guys to get their tire wear all set up, ready to go, because it is it is so hard in order to get these tires under control. That is probably just the best and worst part of Phoenix that I can probably imagine. These guys, especially on an Xfinity car and a truck, these tires are absolutely just going to melt. Absolutely are just going to, as if we are, literally going to be on the actual track, singeing in the desert. What is going on, Fluff God? How are you doing today? Welcome to the race. So yeah, like I said, we're missing some of our drivers here from race 1. Story Square as well is also another driver that we are missing from that list of drivers. So a bunch of drivers are already making their first starts, and there are some that aren't. We we are here, I suppose. Well, there we go. I mean, thoughts and prayers with you there, Fluff God. Hopefully everything comes on out from the lighter side of things. But right here and right now, Phoenix is definitely uh, looking to be one of these drivers' best friends. And mainly I'm looking at RS Meatwagon. I know he was asking for a little bit of setup update. Hey, how do I go and take this track? And definitely one of my main things that you want to look at is how aggressive that you can be going into the corners. Um, you want to be able to just rock and roll through these corners um, quick, fast, and in a hurry because of how well. I mean, you guys are going to be looking at how loose these guys are going to be on the long run. Now, Xander is, if I recall, on a 9. And that's going to be a huge difference. Most people don't run 9s around here. Ooh, big move by the 18 of Justin Shack and putting the 21 of Hunty a little unawares. Now, it looks like the one of Blakey T was thinking about going 3 wide, but backs on at the last possible second. That's who we're watching right now. But yeah, the 18 kind of gave a little bit of a bumper to the 21. And now the 1 and the 21 are now going to be side by side. The 5 of Tomboy right there going to complete the top 5 with and actually that is our big crossover move right there. The 21 is going to look down low, and he is actually going to be there, but the momentum coming off of off of 4, old turn 2. That is exactly what. But the 5 bumps to 21. Right now, he is being tossed around, zigzagged all the way up and down. That is not how you want to go and take that. But yeah, here is what we're looking at right here. There are going to be some that are looking at the big picture here. I'm looking at the 11 here in order to try to make this strategy work. I know that he is going to just kind of just wait. He is just going to bide his time and get those tires all up. Ooh, a little bit of contact right there. I'm sure the 6 will be like, hey, what the heck, man? But the 11, I'm sure, is kind of saving his tires, letting him run. But as I notice, oh my god, the 21 just up and wrecked. Is that going to be a caution? No, that is not. Oh my god, what happened there? So we're going to be watching from the replay of Hunty's stream right here, and let's take a look at it. So it looks like coming on out into off of turn 4, we had a little bit of a, I guess let's say a miscommunication. So it looks like the 5, we knew about that. It looks like a little bit of a bumper touch right there. Let's see what's going on. So entering turn 4, comes on down. The 21 goes and hits the wall and comes on back. Oh, what happened here? Hello. Oh, lovely. Give me one hot second, guys. We will be right back. All right, apologies about that. Internet has been a major issue tonight. F1 did not go the way that I would have wanted to, but it's just one of those things. Having all of this said and done, it's just one of those things. So coming on back, here is the 21. Yeah. So we looked like he got a little bit of help going into turn 3. He locked on up, bounced off the wall, came on down, but the 5 was there. Oh yeah, that's definitely not how you want to start your race. So he's back there in P9. However, he is within spitting distance, and he is definitely not out of this race yet. We're not even on lap 15 yet. We're going on lap 14 as soon as the 19 crosses the line right here. So, yes, this is definitely not a... Oh, well, okay, cool. We're going to be encountering this. I guess we're going to be trying one more time. Again, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We have a potential issue going on with our internet. Like I said, F1 was exactly like this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this doesn't continue. If it happens one more time, we're probably gonna have to call it quits. And he's like, you know what? Maybe Sunday night is just not the night. All right, third time's the charm, right? All right, so here is Xander right here, leading the race, but it looks like a lovely battle for P2 between Blake T and Justin Shackett. These guys have been going at it for quite some time. Actually, have been long-term league rivals here, not just from MRL, but in also other leagues. But you can tell that level of competition and just how long that they've been racing with each other. Look how much space that they're giving each other. So that is exactly what we like to see. Hard competition. But Blakey T, let's take a moment about him. Coming on back from the, well, I guess from an extended break, let's just say, did not put in a single a single race in Cup, but comes on back in order to get back into lights, in order to get back into Cup here. So this is Blakey T's first start in MRL for quite some time, and oh gosh, probably about 5, 6 months about from this point. So definitely coming on back to show his grit right here. Blakey T knows how to get it done. He is a past winner, and he definitely knows how to go around this joint in particular, but also the field. So yeah, these two are going to be really kind of slowing each other down. Watch for the 5 of Tomboy here to kind of get up into a little bit of the pecking order right here and see what he can do. Currently sitting P4, eyeing up P3 and P2 in front of him. But meanwhile, that 19 of Xander is absolutely gone. Let's see how Tyreware is going to kind of shake on out into this. And with that, we have the 8 of Broadcaster Clay up here, trying to make a little bit of dents into his well, I guess, a gap right here between himself and the 11. The 11 definitely is saving his tires, so that is going to be a strategy we have to watch out for. We have a couple of people in chat right now. Of course, we have Fluff God as well. Baseball Kid and BS. Baseball Kid saying that you really just over NASCAR. Well, I mean, it's just one of those things, you know. I mean, we've had this game for 2 years, coming up on, it's going to be 3 years after this, so we have to roll with it. But you know, you're enjoying F1, of course. Baseball Kid actually just won the F1 race. Gosh, about a half hour ago at this point. So yeah, congrats to him. Of course, you know the series is open, and well, we'll have to see if he will make any more NASCAR starts. But definitely F1 does seem to be a home for him, and he is definitely making some inroads there. Hunty has made the move past Napier, so that is now P9. You can see P8 just in front of him. So Napier, very consistent. What can I say about Napier? He is just one of those drivers that is just happy to be here. I know Tomboy says that all the time, but he legitimately is just one of those drivers that is very much just happy just to be turning on laps. He was able to get P9 in the standings last season, and Sportsman, Hunty actually, funny story, was the cutoff driver in order to make it into the lights field. So he was actually able to skirt on in at the last possible second, but he is here, and he is now able to close the gap a little bit. I'm trying to see if he can flip on over into a little bit of maybe some tire info. There we go. 25-26 is what we're seeing, and it is lap 24 coming to lap 25 for our leader right here. So a quarter of the race done, and what you ideally want to do is make it to lap 33. You want to make this into a two-stopper. You want to go 33, 66, and then the end of the race. Ideally, lap 67. I think that's what we're seeing our leader do right here. He is starting to back it on down. So right now, like I said, lap 25 going on lap 26. And you can just hear in those revs just how easy he's taking it. Meanwhile, second place right here, Blakey T is starting to gain a little bit of time right here. So this is where the strategy in Xfinity really comes on out, especially in Xfinity and Truck, I should say, because of all the things that you can do. Baseball kit, I unfortunately do not know what the gap is right here. I will be doing points later for F1. I apologize. I was a little preoccupied with me lagging out multiple times already. I was a little preoccupied, but I'll get points done for F1. But no, yeah, definitely you did close the gap for sure. Ben did not. Ben, in case you guys don't know, B. Schultz primarily is our F1 driver. However, he did participate in one sportsman race in the NASCAR side of things. That was at Talladega, and he is the championship leader there. But yes, you definitely did close the gap, but I do not know how much. P5 change. Let's go on board. Hunty goes and gets that done. A little bit of contact. Nope, just the crossover between him and the 11 right here. No one deciding to make on down pit road. Actually, I lied. The 18 of Justin Shackett already getting his first pit stop done and over with. However, it's a little bit early in order to get this pit stop. He's definitely going to have to save a little bit more in order to make this work. However, it is... I have to wait for Hunty to cross the line right now to see how many laps it is right now. Hunty crossing the line right now is 72 to go, meaning we are 28. Lap 28. So yeah, these guys have to go a little bit longer if you want to make this work. The 19 decides to bow on down in order to get that done. Blakey T is then going to lead a lap right there, so that's 5 bonus points to add to his bucket. But right behind him is actually our championship leader, Tomboy. Our Tomboy, what can he do right here? He has big expectations for this season, trying to make his way into Cup. However, he was a little bit critical on himself in his post-race interview, thinking that he, kind of like how Kobe did in the sportsman side of things, to maybe will prosper a little bit more in the in another season here. Looks like the 5 and the 1 are both gonna go on down pit road, so this is going to be a little interesting here. No one quite able to get that done. The 8 is going to stay on out for a little bit longer here, and Hunty as well will come on down this time. The 8, as long as he doesn't blow a tire, he will be fine. And I do believe, and I do declare, Hunty just sped. I'm watching his onboard right now, and I think he just sped. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll have to see what his time down pit lane is. But this 18 is going to be a monster. Oh my god, right? Yeah, that is the difference of tires right there. The 19 and the 11 right there. Prime real estate. Yep, looks like the 8's going to come on down this time. The 11's still on out there. And... yes, Hunty did indeed speed. Oh, no. So that's really going to hurt his chances to advance through the field, but he can actually use this to his advantage. So that's going to be what we're going to be looking at primarily here, to see what he can do with that. The 11 still going to hold it on out right here. Oh, but Hunty is going to be... yep, and actually right there, we just seen it, so I am no longer actually able to... dang it! No longer actually able to get an update. Oh, we just witnessed a rage quit. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to kind of guess right now. I know the 11's our leader right now. He has yet to pit, but he is losing time right now. Just actually eking it on out. Oh man, have you guys ever seen that clip on Twitch? Let's see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Because this literally describes, like, the past, 3 hours for me right now. Hang on. this right here. I'm gonna post it in chat. This is literally how I feel about the past 3 hours. The 11 going to making his first pit stop right here, so he is well within that mark in order to get that W here. But we will have to see, because there is a line between getting getting the strategy right, because which so far he is, but you have to maintain pace. The 19 is currently the on-track leader, so we'll have to see how he comes on out with that. But the only thing I'm really concerned about is how many laps these guys will have to come on down. Looks like the 19 will have to do an additional stop compared to the 11, but the 11 will have to save a little bit more. And if I do believe this right here, you can see him coming out of the pits. That's the 11 right there. That would be to put him a lap down. What this 19 needs to do is gap him some more. The 11 now can afford to kind of work with it a little bit. He can actually go out and kind of build the gap a little bit. However, he has to start saving. You can actually hear him kind of pulse the throttle a little bit. He has to be able to make it the distance. I mean, everything's within the fuel roll. I mean, the fuel roll is fine. It's the tires that are going to last. We have Agent Orange in chat saying what's going on. Yeah, I lagged out of this race twice. I lagged out of the F1 race multiple times. So my day is exactly like that link I posted. Just copy and paste that into YouTube, and it'll show you a 3-second clip, and that literally describes my past 3 hours. So, yes, crucially, we have our first DNF of this race, Hunty, in the 21 right here. Unfortunately, out of this race. However, this 19 has to start putting the pedal to the metal. Sounds like it's time to upgrade the internet. Oh my god, let me tell you something. I have the best internet that my provider can give. Like, literally, I pay premium for this internet. And, oh man, it's just embarrassing. Anyway, so I wonder if we can get maybe someone else. Maybe Clay is streaming. We'll have to see on that. Yes. Oh, thank Clay. Oh my God, Clay is. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, and that's 3 right there. That's number 3. Oh my God. The past 3 hours, man. By the way, we're on lap 41. Lap 41 of this race. Oh my God. Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, please protect me. Send good thoughts my way. I'm about to go through my Joker arc. Whoa, that's not right. So, okay. So let's hop on back on board with Clay right here. So Clay currently is P5 to kind of give a whereabout of where everyone is. Xander is our leader right here. So this number 19 is our leader. And because of that, we have Blakey T in P2. So not the number 9, but here's the 1. And he's actually starting to make a little inroads on our leader right here. So I wonder what adjustments he made into all that. Have you tried restarting my internet? No, but I do know of a thing that some providers do called an upload cap. I've been watching a lot of Twitch lately, and obviously that's a streaming service that requires upload, not download. And I know that there are some cap your upload, which is kind of crappy. But the longer that you go, like, okay, so like right now, like to kind of give you an example, I'm streaming this, and I'm watching the stream on my desktop and also broadcaster Clay stream in order to kind of give a whereabout of where everyone is. So that's 3 stream right there. So essentially, that's triple the upload. It's a lot on the internet, but also for my own personal account, my own personal YouTube account, I make YouTube videos. So I was uploading there. So I probably got upload capped at some point today, which is why the internet has been absolutely abysmal. So I'll probably have to watch that later on down the line to make sure that I don't do that. But yes, let's continue on through the field, shall we? Apologies. That's why That's why I want to say first and foremost. I apologize so much for everyone watching me lag out multiple times. It's never fun. I'm glad that I can get right back into the race, but yes, it's just one of those things. As we see Clay go on past, it is lap 53 to go, so we're almost halfway through this race. There's number 4. But currently, though, Keith is P6, Clay in P7, and then you have Napier in P8, with Hunty being our P9 finisher. So right now, Clay, or not Clay, WRX Mike he has actually not moved from, like, in terms of, like, the distance. Maybe it's going to be about distance between himself and Xander, because you can see that 11 has not grown closer, has not gapped himself from this number 19. However, the 1 has. He's been getting a little bit closer. What did I say about P9? Oh, Hunty, that's just where you finished. So, looks like Blakey T will have to carry the Mopawa team name for the rest of this race. But no, Hunty, at least you have, at least you got some points. That's definitely going to help you on out, especially as we go to Chicagoland next Saturday. But hopefully, yes, it is a one-day thing, because this is just annoying. This is just annoying. So yeah, apologies for everyone with this. It is just very, very annoying. P4 to Tomboy, like I said, our championship leader entering this race, and actually will be our championship leader exiting this race if he finishes exactly where he is. Can't believe the way I got drove. Today. Yes, it looks like between you and the 5, I wanted to hear what happened with that, because definitely it looked like the 5 just. I mean, maybe you just got into the brakes too late. I was wondering about your POV with that. Hate Chicagoland, have no speed there. Chicagoland's fun. I just hit the glitch off turn 4 every lap. Don't do that. Don't be me. Don't hit the glitch every turn 4. But one thing I'm definitely looking at, though, is this number 11. This 11 is on the strategy that will win this race, should we go caution-free. Okay. One thing at a time here. He sent it, couldn't turn, so he went straight into the wall. And then also, I saw that you sped, so I'm sorry about that. That was just a double whammy. Baseball Kid says, Patton, I'm going to head out. Last week of school. So have a good night. Hopefully my internet gets better. Same. God. What a fricked up day. So yeah, this number 11 is going to be on the winning strategy should this race remain green. However, I don't know if it will. It almost came close to having a yellow with the 21 spin, but I'm not sure if it will or not. But like I said, talking about Tomboy here. So he is currently P4, and he finished P3 last night. As of right now, that will be 165 points to add to his bucket, and he will be the championship leader. Broadcaster Clay is also going to be P2 in the standings after this as well, because he is right there, right behind him. Look at him back here. But this is all going to be very curious as to where WRX Mike finishes. That is going to be a big thing to do. It looks like Justin Shack is going to be coming on down. He's going to be kind of splitting this gap up a little bit more. Clay coming on around 44 laps to go. So yeah, he's definitely going to be making one more stop. He's probably going to be pitting with 22 to go, so he's essentially going to be splitting this segment in half. The 8, oh my god, yeah, he is definitely not having the best of tire wear times right here. But meanwhile, the 1 of Blakey T, I do believe, and I do declare, has caught the 19 of Xander, and you can actually see it live right here. We have the 19 now being under fire from the 1. Now these two are going to have to pit, I'm assuming, one more time. I think Xander's trying to kind of work his magic right here to avoid that, but the 1's definitely going to pit 2 more times with the timing that he's been going on down. However, like I said, all this may be irrelevant come the 11, or see what's going on. The 19 is saving. Yes, he's saving tires. Remember, all of this is legal in terms of the fuel rule. The tires saving is going to be what's the big question mark is all about. So we're going to have to see how this is all going to shake on out here, because Xander absolutely is saving. You can tell exactly just like that is by how they take the dog leg, or if they take the dog leg. That is a key indicator if they are. And right there, you can see that the 19 did not take the dog leg. That shows to me that he is saving. Now, if he truly is, he won't take it again this time. The 1, though, being very patient. Look at that exit speed. He's going to be really closing the gap on our competition here. Yeah, he takes the dog leg a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but not like full-on like cutting it like most people do. The 1, though, going on, trying to take a look at the 19. They are starting to close the gap here between the 6 and the 11, so we're going to have to see how that's going to shake on out here. The 1 probably just using the 19 as a little bit of a buffer, trying to be like, okay, like where can I pass him? Trying to see, kind of gauge him up, you know what I mean? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, 5th time's the charm, you know, as it is. Okay, maybe not. We'll have to wait. I didn't back out. I lagged out. There is a difference. Hunty, it's been happening this entire time. All right, let's try this again. Oh my god! Oh, what a fricked up day. This is the most scuffed broadcast I think I've ever had. The most scuffed broadcast I've ever had in MRL. I feel so bad for these guys. I am so sorry, everyone watching. Clay's on pit road right now, so I have to see how exactly we're on. Xander has already made his pit stop, and he is back on out here. So it looks like he's starting to save. So I'm pretty sure the 1... Unless Xander sped, then that is going to be the big question mark, because look at the difference here. That is half a track distance. Did the 19 speed? Oh no! The 11, though, is an entire lap behind. Um, sorry. So here's the 11. And the 1, trying to find out where he is right here. So, okay, so exiting turn 2 and going into turn 1. So almost a full lap ahead of his nearest competition. The 11 is doing exactly what he needs to do in order to get on up here. I cannot stress this enough, guys. I know this is a very scuffed broadcast here, with me constantly lagging out. I think I really just got upload capped. So, yes, this is incredibly scuffed, but thank you all so much for coming on out, supporting MRL and the drivers that are taking time out of their days in order to race. So, I feel like it would be doing justice, or not doing justice, for us to not cover them, you know, because they're putting their hearts and minds out here in order to put it all on the line. To kind of give a update, Shackett moves back into P3. However, Xander is now down in P6, so it looks like he did speed, or he blew a tire. We may have missed that as we lagged out. That would be awful, and I hope that we didn't miss that. But we may have did. Did I lag out of the F1 race? Multiple times, yes. Yes, it was. That was partially why this entire, like, literally, Hunty, kind of scroll up in the comments. I'm going to get this right here. I'm gonna just send this. Image, or not image, this link, and this literally describes the past 3 hours. So, we have the leader right here, which is still WRX Mike. He has yet to pit. Blakey T has just passed him in order to get into the lead right here. However, he more than likely will have to pit again, which is incredibly bad for basically the entire field, unless your name is WRX Mike. So this 11 knows exactly what he needs to do, and there he is, right there, and he is a full lap behind his competition. Now, that is great for right now. However, it is not if we go and continue this and have a caution, because that will mean that WRX Mike will be put back under the same strategy, and all that saving will be for nothing. So all of this is basically assuming that there's going to be no yellows. Where is Xander at in all this? So here's Xander right here, and he's coming on up on P4 of Broadcaster Clay. That moves Tomboy and Shackett up into P2 and 3 respectfully. And here comes Xander, trying to put in a little work right here to try to get up into P4. Currently he's P5. P6 belongs to WRX Mike, who is a full lap behind. And then P7 belongs to Keith, and P8 belongs to Napier. There he is. But actually, look at that. It looks like they are going to be battling for a position here pretty soon, so we're going to have to see how that's going to work on out. But yeah, it's going to be a little it's going to be a little interesting to see. I'm going to be waiting for Clay to kind of pass on through. Ooh, nice little kick right there from Blakey T. Let's see how many laps are left in this race. 26, so we have the final quarter of this race left to go. Essentially, WRX Mike just has to save enough in order to get there. And you can actually see that is the 11 immediately right behind him. That is the 11 in front of this 18, and that is our leader, the 1 in front. Everyone else, besides the 11, has to make a final stop. And we'll have to, again, see how that goes. So let's ride on board with our leader for a hot second, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So essentially I just had to put everything on like 140p. Everything I'm watching in order to see how it's going to like, in order to maintain like lap count and all that, like Clay stream I had to bring on down to, well, I guess it's only 540. And then I had to bring down the league broadcast right here to 144p. Oh my god, this is scuffed. But we are getting there. Hey, improvise, adapt, overcome. The 8 coming on down for his final stop. He will be good to go after this. Look, yeah, exactly. He is probably just he's literally just splitting this race or this little stint in half. So good for him. I like where his mind's at, knowing that he can't save enough in order to make the distance. So he is essentially just going to just rock and roll. But that 11 though is I'm scared. If I am the 11, we see how he is able to just rock the save line right here. Here is the 18 and the 5. They are both going to be exiting at the same time of each other. This is remember DKK right here in order to try to go for the sweep. They are still looking for their first win of the light season. However, Tomboy is looking for his 3rd career podium and back-to-back. It's definitely doable because even if WRX Mike goes and wins this race, P3 is right there. So he can go and get this thing done. He just has to, well, go a little bit faster. I mean, I don't know. I feel like as racers, we all just kind of look at each other and just be like, you know, yeah, have you just tried going faster? Oh my god, I never thought of that. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Well, that's exactly what we need to see is just them just go a little bit faster. But coming on through, it looks like Blakey, or no, not Blakey, Clay is only 1 lap down, so is now 18 to go. So that one is, if I'm a betting man, this one car is probably going to pit and then only take 2 tires. Going fast in a race, never heard of it. Exactly. See? I'm a pioneer. A trailblazer. We are literally making pure profit out of all of this. But yeah, this number 5 is looking at the podium right there in that number 18 of Justin Shackett, who's making his first start of the season. Now, as I said in the pre-race, we have, as of this race, 10 total drivers that have put in for points. And essentially, if no one else wants to get put in for races, these 10 will be our cup field for Season 2. Hey, you know, simple as that, really. But one driver I'm actually very concerned that has yet to make a start yet is actually Baronet. Baronet, our Season 1 Sportsman Champion, has yet to put in a race. Now, I know it's because he just graduated high school. Congrats to him. But at this point, you're down 2 races and you have the rest of the season to go. Where is Monster? Exactly. That's a bunch of these drivers not racing, and that is huge. We are missing Monster. We're missing Selling Dreams. Actually, let's go down the full order. We're missing Bassfuck. We're missing Baronet. We're missing Monster. We're missing Selling Dreams. We're missing Baseball Kid. 5 drivers have yet to put in for a race. And I know we started with 15 points eligible drivers. And essentially, you know, we knew full well that going into this, I mean, as long as you race some of the races, you'll be fine. But I'm actually I did not. I said full. I said full. Let's go down the full race. Hey, I know what you're trying to do. I did not say that. But yeah, let's And we knew full well that this was going to happen. That as long as you race some of the races, you'll be fine. But at this point, if you have yet, um, um, if you have yet to put in for a race, shoot, even last place points, and last place points are free. Like literally, you just take a picture of 2 practice laps, and that's it. Takes a minute. And no one has done that. I'd be a little concerned, honestly. Currently, the one of Blakey T is still the leader right here. I'm sure Baronet and Monster will at least race once at one point, but yes, but will that be enough at that point? Think of it like this, ladies and gentlemen. After this race, dang, Xander got really high right there. After this race, we are a quarter of the way through the season. The drivers that have put in for two points paying positions right now have been Tomboy, Hunty, Clay, Tomboy, Hunty, Clay, WRX Mike, and Napier. They're almost locked at this point. No one else has put in for a race or last place points, and that is huge. I know there's such a thing as driver's hubris, if that makes sense, driver's hubris, but you definitely have to watch on out, and you don't want to get a little bit too greedy, thinking that, oh, I can just make it on up. So crucially now we have the 1 down pit lane. The 11 has yet to take the lead. I wonder if the one of Blakey T is going to be taking 2. More than likely, he will. That's probably what he was waiting on this entire time. And we're waiting. There goes the 8 of Clay to unlap himself. And coming on through to take the lead goes the 11. And I'm seeing about half a track distance between himself and everyone else. And by everyone else, I mean the 18 of Justin Shackett, who's sitting in P2. There he is. With Tomboy there in P3. Meanwhile, the 19... congrats, Pat, and I won the All-Star. Oh, man. And I only had to lag out 8 times to do it. Meanwhile, the 18 of Justin Shackett and the 5 of Tomboy up here in the podium places. This is absolutely huge. Where is the 1 of Blakey T? Where did he go? Oh, there he is, right there. Oh, no, wait. There he is. So, the 1 of Blakey T, and then you have Tomboy, there it is, trying to go and get that podium position. Goes the 5 of Tomboy, the 18 has to go high, has to respect his teammate down low, but the actual high side here is actually the preferred lane. Look at that run that the 18 is going to have, and I have to wait for the 8 of Clay to go on past. He is now down in P7 right here. I wonder what happened with him, as Keith probably took 2. He is starting to close the gap. Oh, yeah, that explains it. Yeah, Keith took 2, so he is really going to start closing the gap here. 6 laps to go. 5 actually for the leader as he takes that line already. But we can't ignore this. This is the final battle for the podium places. Looks like the one of Blakey T will be P2, unless he somehow blows a tire. That would be absolutely insane. Yeah, that would be bananas to think about. But yeah, this is the battle for position right here. And the 19 of Xander, don't count him out. These guys start getting kerfuffled with one another. That 19 can capitalize. We have is that a Supra right there? 3 Supras in P3, 4, and 5. Meanwhile, Chevy, the Chevy Master Race, leading the field in P1 and 2. Also in P6 now, as we see Clay pass for P6 of Keith, who is on pit road. So that's for P6, P7, and P8. Literally, I've realized that there's no Fords in this race, and there's only Chevys, and there's only Toyotas. And here they all are, 3, 4, and 5. I guess, peas in a pod, right? So with that, going on past, I do believe this is 2 to go. Actually, make that 1 to go as the 11 crosses the stand now. We're have to wait on that. No, sorry, it is 2 to go. There's only 2 forwards in Xfinity, I know. And UK has one and you have the other. But I'm just, it was just an observation. Don't need to be so critical. Gosh. Anyway, what is he? Did I just totally go? No, I didn't. Here he goes. Okay, now he's on the last lap. The 11 WRX Mike having the strategy of a lifetime, going out and getting this, going out and knowing exactly what he needs to do. I would have wondered if his strategy would have changed if this was a 25%. I'm going to ask him what actually that, because essentially at that point it's just you pit halfway and you're good to go. But right there, that is checkers. The 11 goes and wins the race. Excellent job. Let's going back on board with the real battle. Blake T finishes P2, and Justin Shackett gets P3 at the line. Xander P5. Oh, looks like he's already done. All right. Xander P5. Clay P6. Napier P7. P8 belongs to Keith. Unfortunate for him. And we have Hunty in P9. I'm just screen cap this, don't mind me. And Napier also left the race. Oh my god. Everyone, we are on board with leaves. Everything I touch dies. Let's see here. Gonna post this right here just to make sure. There we go. So, all right, let's get our podium guys up in here. So Shackett, Blakey T, and Mike in ascending order. Fastest lap goes to Tomboy, and lost connection at the end of the race. Ugh, 9th time's the charm, but we didn't have to rejoin. Thank God. That's funny. All right, let's go get these guys up here. Up. Blake T. Shackett. And... Oh. Went past him. There we go. Mike. All right. As we wait for these guys to go on up in here, like I said, the rest of these, Tomboy just 1 spot short of the podium. Actually, a 10th and a half off of that. Xander P5, as I was saying. Clay is the last person on the lead lap. Napier P7, 2 laps down. Keith P8, 2 laps down. Hunty P9. Unfortunately for him, with that DNF. But let's see. Do we have everyone up in here right now? We have 2 of them. We have to wait for our last person here. But so I guess we can start our interviews here. Shaka, do you got a copy?
I really love 3rd place. Just saying.
Well, 3rd place. I mean, I would hope so. That's a huge battle that you were going on with your teammate. Take us through it.
Tomboy sucks. I knew I was gonna get 3rd place.
Oh wow, calling them out like that.
No, my strategy was just pit every 25 laps, and I pitted the first 25, and then I ran it to like 57, and then I was like, you know what, I'm really gonna have to do strategy because I know Blakey T is gonna do strategy, and Xander was gonna do strategy, and then when Xander decided to spin out going on pit road, I was like, thank the Lord above, there is a God, thank you. So then I was like, well, I'm going to pit, and then, of course, my teammates behind me were like, oh, we're going to pit too, and I was like, of course. But I really like 3rd places, finished 3rd place in trucks, and now here I am, 3rd place in lights.
Well, I mean, hey, I'll tell you what, P3s are still podiums, and that is a record. Yeah! We'll get to that here in a second.
Excuse me, are you interrupting my interview moment?
Sorry.
This is my moment.
I just got in my fault.
So with that, yeah, we have the 18 here in P3. Now, Shaka, this is your first start of the season here, and I know that you missed Daytona, but oh man, I cannot stress enough that you and Tomboy were putting up a show. I know that it probably like was not as entertaining down in the down from the like actual like cockpit, but like you guys, it seemed were just connected from the drop of the green.
Yeah, and I mean, I won't make Saturday's races, so I'm not racing for a Cup spot. I had my moment in Cup. I'm pretty content giving it to a new driver and see what they can do. I'm just here to have fun this season. I'll end up going to Sportsman and probably not making most of those races anyway, so.
Well, I'll tell you what. We actually had the biggest story here is that currently there's only been 10 points earners that have shown on up. So your opportunity of getting in Cup again is already looking pretty good. So we'll have to see on that though. But yeah, we'll have to see. Continuing on though, we have Blakey T. But well, before we do that, Shackett, congrats, P3. We'll have
Like, he
to.
sucks, by the way. Just throwing it out
Well,
there.
there we go. Okay, I know what to start off with then. Any? It looked like that you, Blakey T. Well, first of all, welcome back. It's been a while. If I recall correctly, it's been like 6 months since your last
It's
race.
been a
Five,
long
6 months.
time.
It has been
Very
a
long
long time.
time.
Living that iRacing lifestyle is what I hear. So first of all, like I said, welcome back. First race back. Go out, finish P2. What more? What more did you need?
Tires. I learned that saving my stuff is just not my game. It's never been my game. Um, I had the fastest car all night once we got in the long runs. Um, and I don't know what happened to the 19 there. I don't know. Something happened with him. Uh, I thought it was in the bag, and then I made a quick decision. I probably could have held off the tires there at the end, but I just went ahead and made the decision to pit, and yeah, they won. So a little bummed, a little upset with myself, but there's always redemption for next time. So um, yeah, good times, great
Well,
times.
I mean, either way, you came from the cup side of things while you were doing your iRacing. Which, by the way, how did that go? Like to kind of.
I mean, you know, just learn new things, learn how to drive. You know, just trying to get better every day. You know, I took a good step away from this game for a little bit. Now I'm back, trying to get into the function of this thing again. So P2, I can't ask for nothing better. So
Well, joining up with Mo Power definitely helps on out with that. Continuing, well, hopefully, trying to continue their line of team championships. But yeah, you came from Cup last season, coming on back down, trying to earn your way back into Cup. I mean, like I said, with Jacket here, there have only been 10 point earners. I'm actually very surprised the amount of people that have not put in for last place points, that have either race and earn points. And right now, the cutoff is 10. So you guys are already above the cut with no competition.
well, you know, the name Blakey T is pretty well known out there. So UK jumped at the chance to pick me up when he could. Me and him, good buddies. But yeah, I think I'm excited to try this again. I'm not gonna take a long break as I did before. So I'm back in the game. So whoever's in the championship lead better watch out because I'm winning the championship. That's just down pat. So
Well, that's going to be the five of Tomboy, who is going to extend his championship lead, exiting this race. So, and he said it couldn't be done. So there we go. Blakey T, welcome back. P2, first podium back. So that's definitely a statement in and of itself. Congrats.
mm,
No, I have to go back to the H's here. So WRX Mike, Daytona was not the race that you would have wanted. Let's be real. Let's get that elephant out of the room here. But statement win here. Take us through it.
I didn't have a good car at Phoenix. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was probably six fastest, seven fastest. I was able to have the better tire life than anybody else. So yeah, this is for This win is I'm gonna say it's a statement win because I got lucky into the win, but this was a makeout for the bullshit yesterday.
Well, like I said, well, I mean, wins are wins, whether it be through pace or strategy. We've seen that multiple times in your season. Well, you've seen it firsthand in Sportsman with tire wear or stuff like that. It happens. It's a part of racing. So with that, you had the proper strategy call in order to go and get that done. If I may ask, um, I well, we do have the rule here in MRL that if we have 8 or less drivers, we run 25. You guys know that we had 9. Literally one less, we would have ran a 50 lapper. How would that have changed your strategy, if at all?
I don't think it would have changed at all. I would have still would have stuck with the same. To me, a strategy for me. I knew coming to this race, this was going to be a tire wear race, just like Atlanta and Sportsman last season. I knew this was going to be a tire wear race. That's one thing I could say I excel in is saving tires better than majority of my competition. I can't say that, but like I said, you know, um, like I said, I was like maybe 6, 7 fastest. I was battling with Keith most of the race. So I know for a fact I wasn't even a factor as far as speed. So I had to depend on my tires and hoping they will hold up and just just outlast everybody else. And I did. And like I said, this is I don't want to say this is a statement win, but this is a good boost for PMR because I felt like I'm be honest with you, I felt like we had the cards to beat last night and we got robbed for that. So this is kind of a relief to PMR and everybody else.
Yeah, well, there we go. I mean, there's only one way to go up from here, and that's to see what you guys can do at Chicagoland. I mean, definitely you guys have the pace. Just was on the wrong end of it last night, but you were on the positive end tonight. So congrats. That 11 finds its way into victory lane for two winners, two different winners in this series. Guys, any final thoughts before we close on out for the night?
Blakey,
Right. All we'll say is that championship, uh, little name on a championship is better go ahead and get that ready for Blakey T. That's all we'll say. So I will see you guys.
now without CTK getting involved and PMR getting involved, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. We're just not gonna hand it to you.
You'll be in the. You can't catch Blakey T. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
I,
yeah.
I
So,
bet I bet
Kelly,
I bet you over at Giddy Koreans. I know how you are. I battled you before.
it's time to come back to form. So I will see my competition next time we race, and good luck. Hopefully they can. I feel I'm gonna be winning, so whoever's second, might as well look forward to them getting second next week. So I will see you guys then. Y'all be
Look
good.
look for Elite Position 29 next week.
Well, there we go. We'll have to see that as it comes. So it's going to be Chicagoland and Watkins Glen next week. So have a good night,
Hometown
everyone.
track.
Yeah, there we go. Have a good night, everyone.